gosh. Oh no. No.
You're not making me feel that good about this.
No. Oh my gosh. I'm literally gripping on this thing above me like if my life depends on it, because it does. Oh. Oh my god.
Okay.
My heart is racing. You will see when you get across it. You really gonna do that to me?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about the Bachelor. Right now we are talking about the hometown. So we are heading toward the end of the season. The first hometown that we went to was Virginia. That's Susie hometown. So she met the Bachelor and they have to do some kind of activity. They have the jujitsu date, so she said that she learned that when she was in Japan and she did it with Clayton. It's so funny how Susie, she was really good at that because that's something that she usually do. And she kind of hold Clayton like she kind of hold Clayton neck with her leg and stuff like that, and have to click so that she will leave him. She's very good at exercise. See, and then they call that like the shrimp position, something like that. And after, so during the day, that's the day that they have like just do some kind of exercise activity, and then they went somewhere. She sat and she was telling Clayton about her family, the people that he's gonna meet. He's gonna meet her dad, her mom, and I think a friend as well. So she talked about the fact that her dad was sick for a long time and she was scared that he was not gonna send her down the aisle. He was not gonna see her get married. So she's very thankful for him to be alive and okay. And I said time to meet the family. So they went to meet her family. Um, Her best friend name is Lauren, her mom and her dad. Susie talked to her dad and asked about his health, how is he doing. The dad said he's okay, so it was just like a health update. Susie dad is amazing. I love the way he talks. He's like very calm. He talked to Clayton. Clayton also talked to Susie's mom. And Susie's mom said to Clayton that if you end up with her, she will be really wired. She's really take of people that she's with. I think her dad talked to Clayton, said that when he was sick. Susie was on the bed with him, stay with him there like the whole time, taking care of him. That's something that they talk about. I think Clayton talked to Susan Mom. Susan Mom asked Clayton if he loves Susie. He didn't really say it. He said he has strong feeling for her. I think that's why I said he has strong feeling for her. And I realized Susie kind of feel that there was something like a little bit off about Clayton. I don't know, and I feel like the fact that he didn't say to anyone that he loved them, so he's destined for girl. So I understand that. Um, yeah. Also because Susie heard from her mom that Clayton didn't say he loved her. She was a little bit like scared of something like that. So what will happen? So I guess he kissed her goodbye, so he said I will see you soon, and he left. And the second hunter that they show was Gabby Hunter or Gabrielle Hunter. Gabriella. So the hunter was in Denver, Colorado. It was like a outdoor activity. So Clayton said he loved that Gabby made him laugh. And they keep they climbing like I don't know, it was in the forest or something like that, and there's like a proposal hawk. See that he has to propose over there. They make it a joke about the proposal. He's touching his pocket to say, "Oh, I don't have a ring." And they have the hot tub after like climbing. I said, "Oh, that's the first hot tub that they show in the season. Who else have the hot tub? I completely forgot about the hot tub this season." And what's next? So Gabriella, her mom is not here, her dad is not here yet. Clayton gonna meet Gabriella, her uncle, his auntie, her cousin. Yeah, that's how they call her. They call her Gabriella. We call her Gabby. They call her Gabriella. Yeah, and also Gabby is Gregor also gonna meet Gabby and Grandpa, who's very funny also. Yeah, and they talk about the fact that how they met, how Gabby was like. Clayton said, "Do you know what she said to me when she first came?" The grandpa asked what she's gonna like her feet. When her feet were tired, she's gonna like, sit on my face. It was some kind of joke about like the pillow that she got with Clayton face on it. Yeah. So and and the grandpa is very cool. He like him, and I say Gabby grandpa is very funny. Gabby is say she's falling in love with Clayton, but she didn't tell him yet. So those are the things that she say. And so like I said, her dad wasn't here, but he came at some point. But he had some kind of note. I forgot the name of the movie where it's like an old school romance comedy where they have all those notes, they showing the note and everything. He showed different notes. He's happy for her, he's proud of her, and after he left. Gabby, after everything happened so well, Gabby family is so cool. They are very, very nice people and they are so cool. I would love to be in that family if they invite me for Thanksgiving or something like that. So Gabby finally said to Clayton that she's falling for him, and Clayton is always so happy when somebody tell him that he's falling for him. I'm like 100% can say, 100% can say to Clayton, I'm falling for you. We're still gonna be happy. I'm just like, yeah, and they have like a kiss, and he left. And the next hunter is Serene Hunter in Oklahoma City. And I say poor Clayton because they have sorry about the noise. I'm gonna keep going and talk a little bit louder. So I say poor Clayton because they have to climb all the I forgot the name, a tower, just like a big tower that they have to climb. Um, Clayton was already scared even before Serene asked him, Clayton, are you scared of height? He said, how high is big? And he was like that wish tower that they're gonna climb. It's so funny. It's funny. How scared Clayton was, and Serene just like walked like it was like something easy. Right? He got scared, he must have always courage to cause something, and Serene worked like it was nothing. It's like such a meme. I just love it. Um, Serene said her parent got divorced when she was like 2. Oh, I guess. I really like Serene, but the Holland, he was very cold. And I like the way he talked to Clayton about Serene and everything. Serene talked to her mom about Clayton, like about like what we did for him, like the firefly that Clayton gave it to her when she talked about how she lost her cousin, and she said it was a very very nice gesture. Um, Serene said that she's not only falling in love with Clayton, but she's in love with Clayton, and she's gonna tell him that. So at the end of the day, Serene told Clayton that she's love him. Clayton was so happy. He's always happy, so I don't really know what's going on in his mind, but he was happy just like he was happy the other time. But yeah, and we move on to the next and the last hometown day, who was like Rachel date in Claremont, Florida. Rachel lost her voice, so she was talking slow, very small, and sometimes she whispered. Yeah, sometimes she whispers, sometimes she talk. Her voice is not really coming out, and they have to go sky hacking. I don't even know what it means. Yeah, they just have to go like in the water and everything. Um, and when they go to the water, like in the forest, there's like a river, and they're moving along, and there's like something like a kissing tree. Apparently, you have to kiss under that tree. There's a lot of makeup session. They're like wearing almost nothing. No, they're wearing swimsuit because they're gonna swim, and there's a lot of makeup session. Um, Rachel said to Clayton, "You're gonna meet my mom, my dad, my best friend." Rachel dad is the tough one. I guess he was the tough one in this hometown. Or they will make us believe he was gonna be like in such a difficult hometown. Like they usually do, guys. They always like put the trailer and like, oh, this scary dad. It's gonna be so hard to see that. Like they always do that in every single hometown. So and Rachel is like she's like talking to her family about the fact that she got a divorce several times. Oh, the family are so happy. They're so happy for her. The dad is like he's not even joking. It's like it's like this or something like that. And finally, Rachel talked to her mom. Rachel talked to her best friend. He said, "How you doing?" I say, "You're glowing." Blah 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 blah. Rachel talked to everyone. Clayton talked to everyone. Finally, they hype up every event, every conversation, so that it's gonna be about her dad. Or things gonna go be about her dad. They are just showing us like, oh, the most scary thing would be Clayton getting the approval for Rachel from Rachel dad, so and everything. Finally, Clayton talked to Rachel dad. He asked all the questions, saying, "What if my daughter, my?" He said, Clayton said, "Oh, I'm so proud of your daughter. The fact that she's so independent. She studied to be a pilot and stuff like that." And the dad said, "What if my daughter want to go to Europe?" And want to go to Europe, like stay for a year, what are you gonna do? Oh, Clayton said, no, I like that about her. That's why I like her. She follow her dream, blah 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 blah. And Clayton that Rachel that made it very funny because you're just another face. I will wait for my daughter. Whatever my daughter say, the way I see. I talk to her. Sense how she feel about you, and then I will make my decision about this connection and whatsoever. So they talk about that. So I just Richard that he just pay attention. So he just want like see if his daughter is all in before he decide to like accept Clayton or not. It was like the show is like it was like very very tough. No, he was just doing the high amount of things that a dad is supposed to do. Imagine that me going to the Bachelor and bring some random guy to my parents. Like my dad is not gonna be ever. Oh, welcome. We are so happy to have you. Now he's gonna ask the tough question. So that's why he's his daughter. He raised her. He took care of her as some random guy. Oh, Clayton, just another face is not gonna come and take his daughter away. You need to make sure it's the right person. And at the end, he said, like, I'm not a hugger. I will shake your hand. So that's what Clayton said. He said, like, if he get his daughter approval about everything is okay, he's just going to shake Clayton hand and pack her in the bag. And that's exactly what happened. So the dad said, I'm not a hugger. he shake Clayton hair is back about them. Oh, it's all good. So the dad is also a ball. The dad is also happy. And we should have a conversation in there. Always a small talk before the car is leaving. She have a small talk with Clayton. She's talking. She almost lost her voice, and now she whispering again and again. I'm falling in love with you. I don't know if Clayton was happy about that. At the end of the hometown, he said like he was expecting more from Rachel. He felt like he wanted to see more, like not just the same thing that she already said again and again. I'm like, you guys are just cheesing out. That was right before they're going to like the break, and they're gonna come back and have all the rose ceremony and who's gonna go home. I think, oh, you guys are cheesing out like Hershey's gonna go home. Just know she's going home as the fourth person. You know that you guys showing the whole season. You show how much Clayton like her. Now you try to fool us that, oh, Clayton is not on the same page, blah blah blah. Just know where she's going home. I just know that. And now we have the whole ceremony. Susie came first, and after we have Rachel was the second person who came, and after we have Serene, and the last person to come. I don't know if it's Gabby. Yeah, Gabby was the last person to come. They all look very beautiful and stunning. Susie look amazing. And Susie got the first horse. Her hometown was very good. Gabby got the second. We also have a great hometown. Rachel have a third horse, and we say goodbye to Serene. Serene was such an amazing and sweet person the whole season. So I can't wait to see your love story unfold wherever in Bachelor Nation, hopefully in Paradise, where we have the chance to see how you fall in love with someone, maybe Andrew Spencer or somebody else. I'm rooting for you, sister. We are all there. Okay. And after Susie said, oh, it has been a crazy night and a crazy week, they are all tired. We are heading toward the end. And I just realized that the Bachelor show will be over very soon. Oh my god, this season is over. And next week, they show the trailer. Actually, we're gonna have 2 nights next week. So I don't know how I'm gonna do for the recap. I just feel like it will be too much to recap in one day, to recap like the, how do we call it, the Roman Terror and the Fantasy Suite Secret. I don't know if I'm gonna make one recap for both of them or 2 recap yet, but the trailer looks very very good. And I guess the Roman Terror, I will make one recap on Tuesday night, and the Roman Terror I would just like highlight the biggest point, like the biggest player. I'm not gonna go to every detail. I will focus more on the fantasy suite, since like that seems to be the one that will be very very interesting. Yeah, we are heading toward the end of this season. I don't know who's gonna be the Bachelorette. My guess is that a lot of people want Gabby to be the Bachelorette. If she becomes the Bachelor, I would be happy to watch her season. But I'm like, if Gabby, if Rachel win, I really want Susie to be the Bachelorette. So that's my thing. But Gabby will be also funny. But I still want to have Susie as the next Bachelorette. Or I don't even know. Every day I change my mind. Sometimes I want Susie to be the great, or sometimes I want Susie to be the Bachelorette. I cannot really choose. Somebody help me. I'm so glad I was able to film this video. I'm sorry if it's not clear the way you want. My phone is pissing me off this day. I just have to live with that. That will be about it for this week. I hope you guys have a great night, whatever you're doing. I hope you enjoy. I hope you thrive. Thank you for watching this recap of Hometown, and good night. Bye.